To you guys is what's your opinion about Aydin's and Amar's presentation in the tunnel?
Yeah, well, obviously, both of the...
And
both
please just give me your name before you
Okay, my name is Hassan Beshlagic. Obviously, both of the guides are all very, very knowledgeable. They obviously have the information necessary. They relay it to us. They just have different styles in relaying that information. For example, Aydin, to me, is much more relaxed. He's much more personal in his presentation, while Amar, on the other hand, he seems almost like a scientist who has all the professional information. He delivers it so professionally, and is also in his own way very interesting, like Aydin is. That's my opinion.
Abdullah Bukurovic, for me personally, I think that Amar's presentation is too, let's say, scientific, and if somebody that's not into science world in general doesn't know anything about physics or Bernoulli's equations or any other, let's say, scientific approaches, won't really understand him that well as they will understand Aydin's presentation, which is like more like you're on a coffee with your friends and he's just explaining you what he really enjoys doing and what he really believes in as a project.
But would you say that Amar's presentation was not understandable?
No. I'm not saying he's not understandable, but somebody that's into physics world, into...
It was too technical?
It was too technical in some parts.
I believe that, let's say, me personally, I understand it perfectly because I am into physics. I am studying, at the moment I'm studying informatic technologics, and I can understand him perfectly when it comes to physics or anything else. But if you're not into physics, you won't really understand what he's talking about.
That's the thing, like he said, Sheila Chobo. I didn't understand Amar at all, not at all, but that scientific part, I didn't understand well because it's many terminology, strange terminology, but when Aydin is talking, I can understand it like also, yeah, like I feel like I'm on coffee and I'm just listening one more story about something interesting, and I like to listen that part. But Amar is complicated guy. Actually, yeah, simple.
Okay.
We'll talk about it.
I think they're both
Name?
Edina.
Edina?
I
Edina?
think Edina Hajahmeta. My apologies. I think they're both equally good, but in different ways. For example, Aydin knows better how to see what people want to hear from him. Like, he knows better how to recognize scientific people or people who just want to know what's going on in those tunnels. While Amar, he knows all those scientific facts, and it's fascinating to me how he can make a story and he makes it all go in a certain way. There's no jumping from one information to another. He completes it all. It's one thing. But another good thing with Aydin is that he speaks with more enthusiasm and he makes it more personal experience, and I like that.
Aisha Vulko. Well, for me personally, I enjoyed both presentations, but in different ways. We actually spent much more time with Aydin, and he kindly gave us much more friendly advices. He actually talked with us like just like my friend said, like he's on coffee with us. But I enjoyed Amar's presentation as well because I understood what he's talking about because I'm studying it, and I think he really explained it in a simple way because science is really complicated, and I really enjoy how he understands the matter and how he tries to give that matter, how he tried to present it in a really simple way. So I think both presentations were really good, even though we spent much more time with Aydin, so he gave us much more like simple explanations about everything.
I think the difference between Aydin and Esmer Almanut. I think the difference between Aydin and Amar is in experience. because Aydin has a lot of more experience than Amar, and that is why he learned a lot of much, and he learned how to present us, how to speak, how to behave. Amar is also good, but he's a little bit fast. He giving us too much information in short time, but in a period I think he will be good because he is young, still young, and I think that's different in experience.
Okay.
Azra Shahmit. I actually quite enjoyed Amar's presentation today, and I think we're maybe a bit misjudging it because I believe he adjusted his presentation to the group he has with him, and he knows that Aydin already told us all the basic information, that we already know what's going on in there, more or less. So he gave us some additional information, and I was actually grateful for it because it explained some things better to me, and the things that were kind of, okay, I know there's something, but I'm not quite sure how it works. He kind of explained it in a very easy way for me to understand.
Good.
And Aydin, of course, he's a fun guy.
Okay.
From my point of view, I like both presentations and both ways of presenting. I like Aydin's presentation because he's always trying to make it as understandable as possible for us. And at first class, he gave us a lot of information about the project, about all things in tunnel, and I like that because he said that he offered that information to us just for our personal knowledge. We will not speak all that in front of guests, and that's the way that I like. Also, Amar, he has much more formal presentation. He had today. I don't know if he has another types of presentations and with other guests, but definitely he has a knowledge.
Can I just say, Aydin's first presentation lasted for like 4.5 hours, and it wasn't boring. I didn't even realize that 4 hours went by, so that's okay.
Nice.
I suppose.
I think, Emina Durakovic, I think that Amar's presentation was really good and Aydin's presentation was good also, like really good. And those two presentations give us the best of both worlds, because of course we're not going to have the same group of people always in the tunnels. We'll always have someone who's a bit more formal, who will want more information, more science terms, so to say, and there'll be people who want more like, laid back, casual, and something that'll be fun and very, amusing experience and very, a way to learn.
Evelina Cehaj. Ich fand, beide Rundgänge finde ich super. Erstmal mit Aydin ist alles so chillig. Er erklärt uns die Dinge auf eine ganz einfache Weise. Er benutzt vielleicht nicht so das Fachchinesische wie der Amar. Amar macht das ein bisschen anders, ist ja voll verständig. Der kommt gerade aus der Schule oder der beendet dieses Jahr die Schule. Er möchte sich noch beweisen. Also ich fand beide Präsentationen okay, völlig okay. Und habe sie verstanden.
Ilma Kamarc, I think both touristic guides were really good. They both have different styles. Aydin has a layback, casual style, and Amar is more like a scientist guy. He gave us a lot of information about scientific point of view. A lot of them I didn't understand, but when Aydin speaks, I understand more than I understood the other one. I think that they're both good, and he's not bad, but he's he goes fast through tunnels, he talks fast, it's more dynamic, and we spend more time understanding all the blocks and everything with Aydin.
Dino Hasanbegovic. Okay, as they said, he has given us a lot of scientific information, but I think maybe that's important because you never know who is in the group. So maybe you need to tell some maybe more scientific things. But I also like Aydin's presentation because it's more simple, more relaxed, and as Azra said, you never feel like it's 4 hours spent inside of the tunnel, and I like it.
Edin Konya. Amar'ın ve Aydin'in sunumu çok farklıdır. Çünkü Amar'ın sonunda çok fiziksel informasyon var. O yüzden sadece 80% informasyon anladım. Ama Aydin burada 8 ve 9 yıl çalışıyor ve diğer insanlara nasıl davranabilir. Amar bu sadece burada 2 yıl çalışıyor ve burada daha informasyon söylemebilir ve ama ikisi Amar'ın ve Aydin'in sunumu çok iyi. çok iyi.
Okay, thank you.